What's up, everybody? Kinetic here, and welcome to Blade and Soul. This is a short, perhaps long series of videos, kind of like a review in progress, if you will, like I've done for other games, other MMORPGs, like for example, Lineage 2 Revolution or Arcade. I've kind of done a series of videos just diving into the features, showing gameplay, and giving you my impressions of how I feel about the game. And this is long overdue, as I've been going from one MMO to the other. I've felt like, man, it's about time that I finally do this. So here we are, and we're gonna have, I think, a good time with this. I want to share with you a fun little story before we get started. Back when they were first kind of doing a beta, I think, for the original Korean version, I actually had a chance to download the game and try it out way back then. This is a while now, if you've been paying attention to the game's Western launch and development, and I was really hyped for it at that time. And the reason for that is because I'm actually quite the fan of the character artist for Blade and Soul. Kim Hyung-tae is an amazing character artist, and I've got one of his books here. This I think I've had for like 10 years or something like that now, as I was collecting lots of books like these from different artists as an aspiring artist myself, computer animation artist, and traditional kind of pen, pencil, and paper artist. I really like looking at really talented artworks and book collections like these. Check this out. Look at this this almost sword master style character. It looks like he should belong right in there with a Blade and Soul collector's artworks book, right? Got some other amazing artwork done here by him, and yeah, this is just a collection of his artworks from different projects that he's done, different games that he's done before Blade and Soul, and yeah, so it was because of my kind of fanaticism with his artworks that when I heard about Blade and Soul, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. And then I tried it, right? I tried the Korean, I think it was the open beta or something like that. And I'm like, this game sucks. And the reason why I felt like that at the time was because, well, honestly, I felt like for example, the combat was cool and the characters were cool, but the questing system was just far too generic, and I don't know what caused me to feel so spoiled. Maybe it was other games I had been playing at that time or whatever, but I was really concerned about how well received Blade and Soul would be because of how generic and how awfully similar it felt to, for example, World of Warcraft with its questing system, and maybe even more so since then with other games like Final Fantasy XIV and the A Realm Reborn kind of remake there, right? Also Guild Wars 2 really spoiled me. I was like, man, these games really have it going on, and you know, is there a spot for Blade and Soul to to make its position, make its mark in the MMORPG genre? And I think it has. It's not the biggest splash, of course, but it still has made a name for itself and is doing quite well even now. Is it still worth playing? You're probably wondering. Too long didn't watch? Yes, I think so, because despite the fact that it does have an awfully generic kind of questing and progression system, like as you play the game, everything else seems to kind of make up for it. I mean, the graphics have really been done well for a number of reasons. For example, the character animations, the character designs themselves are really, really nice, and the lighting also is doing a very good job of creating a nice atmosphere. Look at how gloomy this forest seems. If it wasn't for the lighting, I honestly feel like this game would look a lot worse because the textures aren't all that fantastic. And some of the models also are a bit too simple, but the lighting is really doing a great job of kind of binding everything together to give it a really nice look and feel. You know what? Before we go further, actually, there is something that I want to address because I feel like it's important to address for all of these videos that I do, especially when it comes to free-to-play games like Blade and Soul. How is the cash shop? Is it pay to win? That sort of thing. So let's just do a real quick look at the Hong Moon store, Blade and Soul's cash shop, and give you kind of a taste of what this is offering. Now, for the most part, the short version of this is I don't believe that it is pay to win. because the majority of the stuff here on the shop is simply cosmetic items. For example, we've got these costumes that you can purchase. You can even try them on just to give yourself a preview of what you're purchasing. They are quite expensive, actually. Some of these costumes can set you back quite a bit, but they've also got other things like consumables that will give you like an XP boost for X amount of time. They do sell some things like materials for various things, but nothing that I've heard or nothing that I've seen personally really screams pay to win to me at all. So for the most part, it's pretty safe here as far as not being a pay to win game, or even a game that is so restricting on you that you feel like if you're not putting any money into the game, then you're like short on inventory space, you're short on, you know, so many different things. You can get by, I think, pretty well just as a strictly free player. The premium subscription service that they offer isn't all that outrageous either in what it offers. It does give you some nice benefits, but it's not like night and day difference like it is, for example, with ArcAge. There's no labor point system. Thank God for that. Right in the butt. Oh, I didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, goodness. Once you start really getting the hang of your characters, especially the melee characters, the action gets so freaking good. As much fun as I'm having with my Force Master, I have to admit, I really, really enjoy the combat and overall gameplay that, for example, the Assassin offers. It's really, really fun. Let's go over here and turn in our quest really quick. Are the bears gone? Yes, they certainly are. There's another thing that I want to touch on before we continue with more Assassin and Force Master gameplay, is the soul shield system. Now, I was just showing off how, like, for example, the cosmetic shop sells costumes and stuff like that. It's really interesting how they've handled the power of your character through its stats, and also how you can customize the look of your character by having those completely separate by default. Now, in most RPGs or MMORPGs, we're seeing a growing number of games that are offering transmog services. So you wear like a chest piece or whatever, and it comes with some kind of design and look that affects the design of your character, right? And if you don't like that, then you can change the look, but transmog, right, into looking like something else. But in Blade and Soul, they've got it separate by default. So instead of having like a chest piece, helmet, gloves, boots, and stuff like that, they have this soul shield system. And what you do is you collect these like pizza pie shapes that can be collected and formed into a soul shield like this. And depending on the number that you've collected, you may start to get bonuses. For example, the Stalker soul shield offers set bonuses at 3, 5, and 8, giving me accuracy and critical, but this is just stats, right? So instead of your traditional armor that you put on your character that gives you stats and looks, you just have a soul shield that is stats only, right? And so the way that you go about customizing the look of your character is by getting some of those costumes, and they can be purchased from the cash shop, but there's so many more than that you can earn through various activities. We can take a look really quick here at the wardrobe, for example, and we can see there's like green, blue, purple colored tiers of gear that you can get for your character. There's a very interesting looking outfit right there. Here's the Conqueror. I like that. That looks pretty sweet. Dark Flames. Wow. Actually, that looks freaking amazing right there. Oh man, the detail and the clarity, especially on these costumes, I find is very, very good. Oh man, I don't know where that comes from, but I freaking want it. That looks so good. So this is this is how you customize your character, and these costumes, I think, have no stats bound to them. They are simply just costumes, and so you have an interesting kind of control over your stats and the look of your gear, having it separate by default compared to, like I said, other RPGs and MMOs that have transmog systems. So some people, I think, are going to like this. Some people are going to hate it. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm like, I kind of prefer the more traditional style of you have armor and it has looks, and if you don't like it, then you change it. But I see where they're going with this. Oh my god. That was awesome. Okay, with you guys, how am I going to do this? Let's do it like this. Oh, what the? I think I missed whatever that skill was supposed to be. Oh well, he died. It's all good. And I got the item that I needed for that quest. That's good. That's good. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Assassin's so slick, man. So freaking slick. Oh, look at the acid eat away at you, bro. You done, son? You done? Looks like we're coming up to maybe the boss here? The boss of the dungeon? Yeah, I think we are. Oh, so good. So much fun. Oh, how did that happen? It's all good. We got you. Oh, that was too early. Oh, crap. I really need to work on my timing with my my decoy ability. That's probably my biggest weakness right now for the assassin. And I want to try and maybe just get one of you guys. I'm not sure if I can though. Ah, crap. Yep. I botched that hard, didn't I? And boom, shakalaka. Oh, gangsta. Yeah, you go ahead and spin, but you ain't winning. Alright, so then we get the boss. I'm surprised he doesn't get triggered by that, but it's all good. Uh-huh. Oh goodness, girl. Oh. Cool. And then? Wait, there's something else here. Ah, okay, right. And then, while I'm here, we've also got, and this is kind of an interesting thing that they've done with Blade and Soul. We've got these training room exercises where, like I said, up until Jadestone Village, it really feels like the game is just putting you through a very long tutorial, kind of giving you chances to learn new mechanics and introduce new skills and stuff like that for your characters. And this is part of that. Okay, I got it. Nice. I'm probably gonna forget all of this later, and then just like improvise some combination myself.
Like a real assassin. I'm impressed.
Oh, now you're impressed. You'll get the hang of these combos soon. I hope so.
Well,
so there we go. There's part of sort of the tutorials that you'll go through, like with your class, which are really good to prepare you, especially if you've not played any kind of game like this before. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to exit out of this dungeon and switch over to my Force Master. Alright, so here we are on my Force Master, and I am really in love with this character for a number of reasons. But she's a little bit higher, 17, than my level 10 assassin, but more or less, I mean, very similarly geared. So with the Force Master, they've got a fun mix of using fire and ice abilities. The fire, as you can imagine, deals tons of freaking damage in a variety of fun ways. You've got like bombs that you can place on your enemies that will explode after a time and deal damage and stuff like that. The frost abilities, like after a certain number of hits with this, you can freeze them in place and deal all sorts of damage. Really fun with that as well. You could actually completely incapacitate enemies with frost abilities as well. But the fire is where the party's at. Like some of the high-level gameplay that I saw from Force Masters just look absolutely insane. I couldn't wait to try it out. Oh, he's actually gonna go with me? This is awesome! I love it when quests give you like an NPC buddy. Be even better if he wasn't like half dead after only taking 1 or 2 hits. Damn, weak sauce. I'll be the chosen one. You can get your ass behind me so you don't freaking die. Oh, what the? You what? Oh, hell no. Do I actually have to fight all of them? I don't think I do. Defeat? No. No, I don't see like a list of need to kill X number of these guys. But if I don't, after I pull aggro like that, they'll keep chasing me. Oh, hell no. Get up. What's up? Alright. That was kind of sloppy. Where... Okay, it looks like we're going in this general direction. I could use this, bomb. Oh, cool. Completely wiped him out. Sometimes they just stun. They don't actually kill. Oh, this place is freaking sweet. I like this. Been fighting like these Mokujin guys along the way. Like, really giving me some Tekken feels right now. What the? Oh, damn.
It's been a week already.
Since when has his divination ever been right? Let's just go.
The divination is accurate. The one will come soon. I know it.
Madam, you've been saying that for a week now.
Just wait. The prophecy is true. There will come a warrior, inflicted with a scar of the Black Rose.
Another dead end.
Please, wait! The divination!
Enough! This is pointless. We waited a whole week on this. Is some hero going to fall out of the sky now?
Oh?
What?
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Looks shabby.
This is the one!
Huh, Madden actually did it.
What do you know? Enough talk. Let's get right down to it.
What are we getting down to? Hey. I don't think I like you touching me like that, even if it's just like some weird forceful... What? Come on now, Akatsuki. I don't have any, like, nine-tailed fox or anything like that in me. There's no need for this.
Did it not work?
It's not that. The body can endure no more.
The Black Rose runs too deep.
Then what now?
Sounds
We
kinky.
will see. First, a trip to Dragon Scale would do.
Already? But...
We have no time to lose.
Well, what doesn't kill you does make you stronger. Or so they say.
This is going to be interesting.
Who knows?
You can now ride dragon pulses. Let's see if you have what it takes to be a hero.
So now we have Dragon Pulse. Let's give it a go. See what happens. What the? That was freaking awesome. Oh right, I'm supposed to be following somebody. Dude, I want to do that again. Do it. Holy crap. Oh my god, I think I found my favorite part of this game. Can I just keep doing that, like, as much as I want? Because I really want to. That is so freaking sweet. I love the camera. Am I doing this again? Because I totally want to do it again. Do it! I could do this for hours. That is so freaking cool, man. I hope there's a lot of that in this game, because that is seriously one of my favorite things, I think, that I've found here in Blade and Soul. is that Dragon Pulse writing. But that's gonna wrap it up for now, guys. For the first video anyway, like I said, I hope to make a series of videos like these, probably give you a progress update as I'm going forward and unlocking new features, going into new dungeons and stuff like that. I definitely want to cover like my first, or soon after, maybe another multiplayer dungeon that I do with other players, and some endgame content once I get to that. How much of that and how often is up to you. You guys need to show me your enthusiasm or lack of it by leaving some comments down in the comment section below. Either way, click the like button to support these first look impression videos here on the channel. These Still Worth Playing series videos are something that I want to continue to keep doing for different games, not just MMORPGs, but lots of different games. And yeah, I hope that you guys are looking forward to that. If you're wondering also what server I'm on the Mushin server on North America. That's where I'm playing this character. And if you want to tag up and maybe do some dungeon runs or something like that, that's cool with me. Maybe we can make that happen. Either way, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.